Mike Moore Media.
Hello, Annette and Mike Moore. We're going to be taking your phone calls in just about 5 minutes. Want to hear from you today, be a part of the conversation. But first, I'm going to make a phone call out to Rodney Cates. Let's do this way. And he is Director of Rockingham County Emergency Services. He's at the 911 Center. Going to get a report from Rodney about what's going on around the county this morning. Let's see here. And then you and I will talk, sweets, okay?
Sure.
All right. He may not answer the phone, not knowing this number. We'll see. But we do want to hear from you in just a little bit. Hopefully, if you're out and about this morning, you are driving.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
All right, we will catch him in just a moment and try that again. Hey, sweets.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you and everybody out there.
I tell you, I guess you're happy today, though, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, it could be more.
Well, it hasn't stopped yet.
Well, it looks like it might be getting ready to.
Oh, it's kind of easing up a little.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's really come down since I started in Eden about 8:15 this morning.
I don't know. I got up and looked out at 7:30 and
too early.
Yeah, nothing there. So I went back to bed.
Yeah, just rain and then a little slush later. But now the snow really coming down, and it's really accumulated pretty quickly here in a couple of hours. Let's see, 8, 9, about 3 hours.
It's pretty.
It is. It's lovely. And I know this is your kind of weather.
I love it. But it's just not enough.
I know. Well, okay. So how much would be enough?
About 12, 15 inches.
Okay, that would probably do it. All righty, let's get this call right now. Hello, can we help you?
Hey,
hey,
Rodney.
Yeah, hey, Rodney. Yeah, I didn't know if you'd recognize that number or not.
I was on a call, but we're good.
Okay, I appreciate your calling. I was telling everyone we wanted to talk to you first to find out what's going on around Rockingham County. So thanks for calling in. Give us a report.
Well, we have a lot of very, very snow-covered roadways, some slick roadways. There are about 3,000 people throughout the county without power right now. I talked earlier to the National Weather Service in Blacksburg. They're saying that the snow should taper off around lunchtime today. Once it tapers off, he said we could see a very, very brief period of clearing around mid-afternoon. After that brief period of clearing, and he said it may not completely clear off, it'll just lighten up as the snow stops. But he said after that, the temperatures are going to plummet down to a low of about 20 tonight. So our real threat, I think, is tonight. This stuff on the roadway is not going to go anywhere. Even if it does, the slush melt away, we're still going to have the water residue on the roadway, which is going to freeze back over tonight. So tonight, tomorrow morning, travel is going to be treacherous. So we really need to be mindful of that throughout the rest of the day and certainly tonight and into tomorrow.
Yeah, we really escaped those travel issues this morning, getting to work and everything, but then it changed pretty quickly, didn't it?
It did. Once it started coming down, it came down, quite hard and covered quickly, and it changed very quickly.
What are we telling people about driving? I know we had a fatality in the Madison area this morning about 5:30, Ellisboro Road, 220. Don't have the complete details on that yet, but what about travel? What are you advising people?
Stay off the roadways unless it's 100% necessity that one travels. Certainly people that are at work today are going to have to get home later today, but if it's not mandatory travel, certainly stay off the roadways. If you do have to travel, reduce your speed, increase your following distance. just use caution. Make sure your car is fully defrosted before you go out, all the windows, so that you can see clearly all the way around you, and ensure that your travel is as safe as it can be.
People are guilty. I think I've been guilty, too, of not making sure all of your windows are clear before you start out, but that's very important.
It is, especially the side windows. A lot of times we don't think about our side windows, and then we pull up to that intersection and we look, and we can't see. So sometimes we take that chance to pull out, and sometimes that chance is not good for us. So certainly we need to make sure that our vehicle is as safe on a snowy day as it would be on a clear summer day when we were traveling.
Sure. Well, I know we've had some trees coming down, maybe more in the Reidsville area from what 911 told me this morning about 5 o'clock or so. But what's the latest on that? Where are we with the trees? And is that really why we have those 3,000 people without power?
It is at this point, but the winds have subsided, which has made it a lot better. We're not seeing the trees come down as we had earlier. As you said earlier this morning, when the wind was really, really blowing hard, we had a big problem with that. But now we're not seeing that, and I'm sure the power companies are able to get out and work hard to get those people restored at this time.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I know you're right there in the 911 center, and it's extremely busy. Thank you for taking time to give us an update. You and I have our regular podcast Wednesday at 9, so if you're available then, we'll get an update, see how things are going then around the county after we've had this winter weather episode.
All right, Mike, sounds good.
Rodney, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Rodney Cates, Director of Rockingham County Emergency Services and Director of the 911 Center here in Rockingham County. Well, there you heard it, 3,000 people without power in Rockingham County currently. Oh, my goodness, that's a bad situation this time of the year and the weather when you are down with no electricity. But hopefully that will be restored soon. And he had some travel advisories, so do not travel unless it's absolutely necessary. And, yeah, those people got to get home, Sweets, later today from work.
Yeah, are they in school? Have they sent the kids home early?
I haven't heard a single thing about school. So maybe if someone is listening, they can give us a call. I don't know what. We've kind of lost communication with the schools, it seems. I didn't see anything on the TV coverage this morning as I was watching the local news earlier. So I don't know. So,
well, usually when they are predicting anything like this, they go ahead and call off school. But our next door neighbor, who's a teacher, her car is not at home, so maybe it was an optional teacher work day or something. I don't know.
It could have been. I don't know. But if someone knows, give us a report on that. Any school scheduled changes or whatever. Or if you're out and about today, please drive carefully. But maybe phone in and let us know where you are and what's going on, what you're seeing out there, or as you're starting the new year and there's some things on your mind about the new year that you'd like to share with us, here's the number to phone in right now. We're live this morning. It is Monday, January 3rd, and it's 11:08 as we're doing this broadcast. Phone number is 336-932-1881, 336-932-1881.
So I guess they didn't put anything down on the streets or the highways like they normally do.
I don't think so.
Predict snow, ice,
They've
sleet.
wasted a lot of that over the years because it never happened. Yeah, but I don't believe they did any of that salt and whatever they do for all that
brine.
stuff. The brine, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about that. So I don't know. Well, you said it wasn't going to happen. Maybe they felt the same way.
Well, with everything so warm, with the ground and the roads, and who thought it would amount to anything if it did snow?
Yeah, but now look out there. I'm looking out the door, and you're looking out the window, and the snow is continuing to come down here in Eden. How can we help you today? If you'd like to be on the program, you can phone in. Like to hear from you. We were going to relaunch this program at some point this month and maybe get your input, listeners, at what is a better time, perhaps, that maybe you could participate and be a part of this program. We had been doing it live at 11 on Mondays, and then we took a long break with the grandkids here over the summer and a couple of visits there, and and then some other things going on. So, but we're back. So we're going to give it a whirl here. And if you have an idea of what would be a better time, so we can get the maximum participation out of this program, then let me know. Let us know. Phone in. What would be a good time for you, sweets? No time for you because you'd like to be reading a book or Little Digger on your lap.
Little Digger was settled in my lap. She had her little head right there on my hand, and I had to move her.
Oh, my. Well, I am so sorry. But you know what? As soon as you go back in the house, she'll get resettled.
Well, she'll be already settled in sleeping, so I'm not going to bother her.
Okay. All right.
I'll do something else.
I understand. Okay, let me give you the number again, 336-932-1881. We're live. Phone in now on our program. Let's hear from you. What's going on in your world as the new year begins? And if you have any comments on any topic, we don't have a topic today, do we?
I guess not, unless it's snow.
The snow. The weather is the topic.
Can we make snow cream?
Oh, yeah. We'll see. Hello. Yes. Yes, you're up. How are you? Hello? Hello? Oh, hello? Are you there? Well, I guess not. Someone's shy, a little bashful. Okay, here's a number again, 336-932-1881. We're going to give you a little bit of time to phone in and maybe talk about, Christmas is over. But didn't we have we had an interesting Christmas because I had some health issues there that kind of messed up our plans to be with our family. But the family came to us.
They did. They surprised us.
Mm-hmm. We'll tell you more about that in a moment. Right now, let's get this caller. Hello, you're on the air. Hello. Go ahead, please. I don't understand why they're not speaking. That sounded like they were there.
It's not your fault, is it?
It's not my fault.
Okay.
No. No. So we had about 6 hours of FaceTime with our family, our daughter, son-in-law, 3 granddaughters.
On Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day, starting when they started opening their Santa stuff, and then that was
about 6 a.m.
About 6 to about 12.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that, and it was the next best thing to being there. Not the best, but that was okay. And we thought that would probably be it. Didn't really know when we'd get together. But on Sunday, 26th, the last people we ever expected
to see in our living room
showed up.
We thought somebody was breaking into the house.
Yeah, because Brooks was pounding on the door like the SWAT team had arrived because they parked so we couldn't see their car. That was really sneaky, and slipped up on us. And then they all just kind of came pouring in, and then we opened presents, and they spent the night, and we had a really good time. So that was a lot of fun, and it was really a surprise.
They didn't get to stay long because Brooks had to get back home and get back to work. But it was nice. It was short, but it was really sweet of them to do that, and at least we had a little bit of time with them. Not enough, but it was better than none.
That's exactly right.
Better than no time.
And they made the 7-hour trip, and we didn't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I messed those plans up there, but that was good to have some time with them. Never thought that would happen right there, Christmas weekend, but it did. How was your Christmas? Hope it was nice. And if you'd like to share some memories with us, you know the number. I'm going to give it to you one more time. 336-932-1881. If you'd like to phone in, be on our program, it would certainly be good to hear from you.
I think the snow's almost stopped.
Well, now, I don't know. Out of your window, it may be.